Are we back? Okay. Okay, I don't know what happened. To be quite honest. Refresh. Everybody refresh. I'll give you the TLDR just because you can't click on the link. And I'll do it just this once. Essentially the switch is I still believe that the other route is faster than the current vanilla route that the second place time has, but the other route is not optimized, so I'm optimizing it. But technically it's still my own route because I like the concept of YOLOing the cart is being used, but the route that they used is just thrown out the window because it's just it's not efficient is basically it. So this is very much a mixture of the route that I was using and Meadowlands to make it work. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just the TV here, which is a few have been removed actually, but essentially yes. Anyways, I don't know when I cut off, but yeah, I figured. What I just said is, I bet you guys wouldn't be able to guess what the single most important item I need to get from the mines is. Thank you for the repin. Nope, not carrot seeds. Close. Club? Nope. It is mixed seeds. Mixed seeds is the single most important item. Because I have fully routed out going out in spring. So I have to get the spring crops because I don't want to go out in a day. Which means the only way for me to get spring crops would be to buy the green bean in year 1 here and then get the potato and cauliflower from mixed seeds. And you can't get mixed seeds as well on this farm as you can on the on the forest. So the only good place to consistently get them is the mines. And thankfully it works out because we have chickens for eggs and for selling, we don't actually need to pick up that much money in the mines anymore. So mixed seeds is the correct answer. No more topaz. Yeah, I basically will not go out of my way for topaz and amethyst anymore. It's just not worth it. And this is why I plant extra spots, because the chickens like to stand on my parsnips. But I saw where'd the other guy go? Is the other guy not out? What are we doing, Chip? When is car YOLO? Winterish. Somewhat. Mine's day 3. I have to redo the entirety of the mine's 115 days run because you can do it 114 now. And then it will be a main channel video, but I'm completely focused on sub 2 right now. It will be. That is a... No, it's not. I was right. I, like, didn't see it, but I saw it. Thank you. There's less change than you think. Basically, the only 2 items I am brute forcing from the cart are... The only 2 items I need is truffle and large milk / large goat's milk. I can get away with either of the 2. If I don't get those 2 items or set of 2 items, I have to reset the run. That said, if I don't get them, I'm not gonna reset the run because I just need to. I need to get reps. But when I'm actually like really competitively going for it, or like get the route like to a point, like I will just reset if I do not get truffle and or large milk. Yeah, I mean, I could. I can get a lot of items from the cart. Like, I don't need rabbit's foot, but it's not like I'm gonna say no to rabbit's foot. You know? I guess theoretically, yes, because then you don't have to catch, because you generally have to catch like 1 or 2 extra fish for fishing level 3. And or perfect catch essentially every single realistic perfect catch fish. Oh, we're experimenting with axe this route. I was up way too late last night trying to figure out this fucking axe timing. And I have no idea if the money's gonna work because of it. Because it was just so shit otherwise. I basically, like, the axe timing that I went through during the experiments last night was, like, I basically didn't have my axe throughout the entirety of winter and spring. So when I went to go and do everything in summer, my sprinklers are just gone. Because the weeds are just everywhere. An animation canceling a glitch. It's a left-in debug tool, so if you consider a debug tool a glitch, then sure, but how it works is essentially the same way as you moving your character. So if you consider moving a glitch, or if you consider animation canceling a glitch because of how it functions, you would have to consider basically every basic movement a glitch. Because it's doing the exact same thing as any other key input. That said, you can make the argument that a left-in debug tool should be considered a glitch, because normally you don't really allow debug tools, but speedrunning is a hobby. So people end up gravitating towards things that they like to do more. And a lot of people enjoy animation canceling, so it's allowed. Granted, you can judge the naming scheme a little bit as to why it's glitchless. But that was kind of just the original category, so we've kept it. And there's a category where it's banned. It just happens to be that less people run that category because it's less interesting. Crazy how that works. Again, speedrunning's a hobby. No one's going to do something that they don't want to do or not find fun. Obviously, some people find not doing animation canceling more fun and relaxing, and good for them, they can do their thing, but that's not for me. Realistically, I should know reset, but obviously, if I literally just don't make it to 40, because realistically, I should be on about the same pace. Like, I guess I technically get into the mines, like, a little later. It's, like, 20 minutes later, so it's like I'm fine being, like, I guess I'm looking to be... The 7 p.m. finish that I was on the old route is probably closer to about 7:30. In terms of mines pace. But it's not like I'm doing anything different in the mines here. Technically should be even faster because I'm not going out of my way to pick up gems anymore. Well, it's really hard to do animation canceling accidentally. Because to do animation canceling when you don't have it purposely rebounded like me, you have to press R, right shift, and delete at the same time. You're not going to accidentally do it. What floor is getting or force mix seeds? I'll have you know, floor 24 is a fantastic mixed seed floor. You kind of always want to go to the right-hand side here. I think there's about 3 that you can get. 3, maybe 4. We got 2, so that's chill. morning, V. That's fine. The A is well aware of it and will not remove it, so it's not like it's an unknown thing. But again, everybody has their own view on it, and that is perfectly fine if you view it as a glitch. It's just the majority of the speedrunning community and a majority of the player base at this point does not, so. Yep. Well, realistically, I should be on floor 40 right now, but... or at least 35. I don't know if there's good mix seeds at the bottom of this floor, I'm gonna be honest. I always double stream on Twitch and YouTube, but I primarily focus on the Twitch side of things. YouTube is more for people who want to lurk and or watch on their TVs. Probably should reset it, but I could practice. The only shitty part about this route is the fact that you gotta wait 3 minutes until you can get into the mines, so the resets are so much worse. I'm sorry, 4 minutes. Imagine starting with like 6 extra parsnips and still struggling to get the floor 40 with energy. This is my full-time job, yes. For good luck. Oh, shit. I'm kinda just gonna troll this run because I kinda need to go to the bathroom again. But I don't really care too much. Trolling for fun. Hi, my princess. The thing is you're talking to the wrong crowd about min-maxing. Not in terms of that we don't like min-maxing, but in terms of we take min-maxing to a degree that you probably don't even realize is min-maxing. Is more of the issue. Like, I'm talking about, like, on Ginger Island before the Egg Festival type optimization. I'm talking days take like 8 hours of real life time to just do a single attempt on a day. Like, that's normal. Pretty sure Piano literally just spent like 30 minutes yesterday watching the entire VOD of a day that he played to count every single step he took. So you can get the RNG that he wanted for the next day. That's true min-max. Granted, if you see somebody do a YouTube video about like the min-maxing, like that's just general min-match. You know, it's like more reasonable on what most people associate min-max of this game to be. But there's a level to it that is not comparable. Like I'm talking enough money for perfection by the start of summer. Yeah, min-max is just a slippery slope. That's kind of why I stopped doing it, because I knew I wanted to do it at the top level, but I just don't want to do it at the top level. It's just so unfun. It becomes so unfun. Got to do the thing. Fuck off. You know, it is planted in a 5x5. If it somehow hits the middle and waters every single one. Okay, well, fuck you too. Why am I resetting this? And done. The issue with that is I'm kind of betting on attempting to get forageables from the bus stop, so I need time to be able to go to the top of the bus stop. Otherwise, I would agree with you, but I probably won't do a vanilla run today because I won't have enough time, and I'm kind of focused on getting this route going. Because I still don't know it 100% and how it's gonna work. I'm still routing it. I want to get rid of all the trees because that's what I mean by needing time in the bus stop, by the way. Like, sure, I'm gonna be waiting a second here, but probably could have bought a cauliflower there, and then I wouldn't need mixed seeds, but now I still have to YOLO a mixed seed, so. Well, you would need foraging level 1 to be able to make the seed packets, and you can't get horseradishes here, so. Why I plant extra spots? Because the cucks get in the way. If you have more than 15 crops, crows can start spawning. A little unlucky. I like the current TFT set. It's absolute shit. I am not a fan of one cost reroll, so Also, the set mechanic is just lame. Like, literally, the set mechanic was encounters light, and it was so garbage that they had to bring in encounters back because it was so bad. Because ladders are on the same space, or on the same tile, even if I go back a floor. So, let's say I break a rock that's directly to the left of the left of the elevator, and it gives me a ladder. If I reset the floor and get another rock to spawn on that exact same tile, if I break it, I'm just going to get another ladder. So now I know where the ladders are and can reset for it. And or if I feel like there's no barrels on floor 5, there is technically a club opportunity on floor 9, so I'll just go another 4 floors, and if I get the club on 9, I can continue the run. If not, I can just reset. But it's essentially the ladder stay in the same place for the day. There's a few other variables, but it's basically always the same. The only exception would occasionally be if there's basically 0 rocks on the first time you get the ladder. Because the less rocks there are on the floor, the higher odds you are to get a ladder. And then when you reset it and the next time the rock shows up, there's still a bunch of rocks on the floor. There's a chance that it just doesn't give the ladder because there's too many rocks on the floor. But it's not a huge variable. I do Mines Day 3. I'm not doing Mines Day 3 on Mines Day 2. It's literally a waste of a day. favorite. Oh, we need more mix seeds. Mix seeds. No, mix seeds. That's where I get my mix seeds from. If I don't get a cauliflower from a mix seeds, I will have to. Surely I'll get a few more, but... We need mix seeds. I should check to see where the mix seed barrels are on 41, if there even are any. Huh. Game's gonna give you the book. You're gonna take the book. Don't just say no to the book. Fine. I don't think a question is stupid. I just don't like when people repeat the same questions over and over again when they're... Well, I mean, that FAQ doesn't really solve it. Solves a few things. But not as much as it should, but I literally can't be really detailed about the route because I don't even know the route. I'm like semi-making up the route as I go. Like, I know what I want the route to be, but I don't know what the route is. You always want the route. Mix seeds! I guess I can just drop this emerald because I really need it for money, and I don't want my inventory space just completely screwed over. Good afternoon. Thank you for good luck. Yeah, I'll be fine. You basically have to drop everything, by the way. Like, mine's is so weird. Mine's is just so weird. Throw all that back in there. Well, I really just have to do a full run to see how I completely feel about it. That said, I mean, like, I'm basically using a completely different route than the current vanilla route because, to be honest, it's not a good route in terms of how it's executed. Like, realistically, the route should be much faster if you're saving as much money and or getting as many items from the cart. Which is what this route is trying to do. I'm still figuring things out, as the FAQ says. Like, I don't know what's going to pan out and what's not going to pan out, you know? My biggest concern is this fucking axe right now. I have no, like I think I know how I want to do the axe, but it's so weird. Because when I was, like, the route that I tested last night, I didn't get the axe for a long time, and then I'm just sitting there sleeping through the entirety of winter and spring without an axe, and when I start to go do my crops in summer, I'm like, where'd my where'd my sprinklers go? My scarecrow is gone. Like, yeah, I mean, the plan that I have now is I'm upgrading it on fall 1st to copper on fall 1st, the steel on the fall fish day, and then I'm picking it up on fall 15th. Which is like a crazy timeline because you need so much money to be able to do that early. I don't actually even want these extra frozen geodes, but it's fine. Oh no. So it's like there will probably be a point where I kind of just like bring up the calculator and just like stop playing for a second to make sure money is about to work. This run's so weird because it's like I feel like I should pick up this copper, because me picking up this copper just basically means like I'm going to afford the things that I want, because instead you would need to buy 25, like the ores that you would buy on the 19th or want on the 19th are 25 copper. You would do 40 iron now because you need to save the money on the iron bar. So 40 iron, 40 gold, and then you would buy the extra bar of copper and iron that you need on the last Clint visit. is the thought process. But you would still need, you know, 7,000 for the upgrades themselves, plus whatever extra money you need for coal and iron. Which is a lot. But it's like, this run is so this run is such an unfair comparison. I have 138 copper. I have 48 coal. I have already placed. Not need action. The exotics. I'm buying animals same day. I know, I know my plan. That, so... Oh, wait. Get the last item. Because we're on the 8th, I'm allowed to brute force this. Is... sub 2. I'm just making sure the route works right now, though. I should have dropped the stone as well, but whatever. Like, I want us. Fuck me, I have to walk back over. How am I supposed to do that menu? Because I want to bring stuff over today. I just don't have... Like, if I didn't have the book, it would be so much harder to do that. Because then you're just selling this. The book just makes it so you don't have to... Oh shit, I didn't get big eggs? Oh, I just got screwed on the 50-50s. No, I'm not supposed to. I was more focused on menuing right now. I'm like, that's my bad. That's just my bad. I should have left them one more day. I can't like actually reset the day though, so I'm gonna have to go back for that. Yeah, that one's my bad. Yeah, no. I'm still getting used to the route. Do I like not have any wood? I gotta figure out the inventory on this day. It's actually just like such an absolute mess. I should have done 1 copper, 1 iron there. That's my bad. I have both of those already in this run. Because if I did 1-1, you only need 9 here. I'm supposed to also bring the fucking bed with me. Okay. Remind me to make a save file at one point, because this needs to be practiced. The inventory is so awful, because you just have so much stuff you want. You just have so much stuff that you want. Hello. No, you just have so much, because you need to bring the... You need to bring, like, basically everything over. No more rain, please. That is true. I don't care about rain anymore. I just need to get a split that's, like, on the... Yeah. I mainly just want to try the axe today, is the, main. Need a daffodil dandelion. I'm pretty sure I got them this run. I'll double check just because I'm paranoid. But if you're wrong, yeah, I have them this run. Making me waste my time. I thought about it. I didn't like it because it doesn't make a difference. Actually, no, it does. I don't know why I thought last night it didn't. I thought about it, though. Yeah, you'd have pumpkins. I don't know why. I thought it wouldn't make a difference when I was thinking last night. But obviously, I just wasn't thinking. If you're wondering, this layout fits everything under the scarecrow but one. There's only one tile that doesn't fit in the scarecrow. How many sprinklers? 15. It's literally the exact same. I don't do anything different or wise than the current route that I used. 15 basic, 9 quality. Poor Pepe. Take her spot. I mean, it's the same number of spots, is it not? Where am I missing it? I will lose time for this one spot. Am I blind? Where? Oh, it's not tilt. Oh. I care more about money than pace. Alright. Oh, I forgot to sell eggs. That's why I was a little low on money. I more care about money than pace to make sure everything's good. It's not obvious. What? It's just a baby. Hey, baby. Just nibbling. I never went to the concert, no. She's just staring at me. She's just staring at me now. No, it needs to be watered 4 times. It's just that no crops in this game die if you don't water it for a day. So because wheat only needs 4 rain days to grow up, you're guaranteed 3 rain days in summer. So as long as I get 1 natural rain day that's not on a guaranteed day, it will grow up by the end of the season. I don't need it to be grown up until fall. Very unlikely that you don't get 4 rain days. I'll say it's impossible, obviously. Probably gonna have to. I know, right? My entire inventory is filled already. But I really don't want to bring any of this home. The issue is I definitely need to bring it all back before winter. If I don't bring it all back before winter, it's going to get resetted during art days. A lot of the time, for routes that use JoJo, we just want the quality sprinkler that the CC has to offer by doing summer crops because it's so easy to do. So here's the issue. I need an inventory. I guess the inventory space is just the winter route. Able to hold those. Kind of interesting. But I may not be reading that question because that's long and I'm trying to do my mind segment, so. Oh, why do I have parsnips in my inventory? Those. The fun part is there becomes a point where the coal doesn't matter anymore. And I don't know what that point is. Go 9. Is it using this route or the other route? I'll need a lot of time saved. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to just... You're supposed to just buy out on iron. That's interesting. That's very weird. Normally you buy out on coal, but you don't actually need that much coal this run. Reserve jars. don't think I need to chop down that tree, and I'm gonna try it. Just don't think I do. Do I need to bring wood and stone today? No, because I'm not going to Robin's. I am on a Robin. Did I make it 175? Yeah, I remember doing this last night. $175 is what I landed on. Oh, I didn't put in the axe. Oh, I autopiloted. Well, walk of shame we go. Wait. I need to take account of how much iron and this day is gonna be harder than I think. Because I need to take account of how much iron and coal I have for this day. As it'll be a different amount every single time. But I guess that's an issue if it's a different amount every single time. I guess I'm just not buying coffee anymore. I think that was what I ended up choosing. Coffee just ended up being too expensive. Upgrade this, and then I only needed 10. Maybe I'm just buying the straight up amount of pumpkins now instead of the overbuy. I would need the extra, like, I would honestly need the extra 1,000 for 14. I guess I have to do... Oh, okay. Interesting. I think I'm gonna take it out of the playbook. As you said earlier with, do you ever do... Yeah, let me pause the timer. I don't care about this one. Because here's the thing. Like, even with that blueberry stuff that I just did, like, I need, like, 2,050 for, I need 2,050 for, what is it called? 2,050 for the fishing rod and bait. And then I need 5,000 for the axe upgrade. And I just am not... I'm just not affording that. Like, just to be straight up, I am not affording that. That is... 7,000. I mean, I could afford it if I didn't buy this extra pumpkin seeds. But I feel like I just have... I feel like this run is like... I have a lot of extra money compared to what I normally would have. So it's like, I feel like I won't normally have this leeway right here. So I think I have to do second half fall fish. Which is a little scary, but okay. I gotta go to the bathroom. But that's interesting for doing second half fall fish. We're gonna have to do second half rain. Interesting. Okay. Can I, like, change these splits mid-run? I cannot. That's fine. Alright, good to know. That's kind of fun. What's the advantage of Meadowland? It works better with the plan to cart YOLO. Oh, I forgot to restart. Oh. And it's still not... Oh, there we go. is realistically the answer. Because of cart YOLOing, it reduces number of days that you have to go out to build stuff. I need a truffle and a large milk, and that is the bare minimum. Anything else is gravy. So the real question is am I able to get to the Bat Cave today consistently? I probably should do a traveling car, but I don't have coffee. Starting here would be optimal if you have the money. It's things like this that I just need to do more runs under my belt to get a feel for it, to optimize it. Because I feel like this run has like abnormal money, so it's like not a very good test, to be honest, but I don't really have time to do another one today, so whatever. And it's weird because it's just like okay, yeah, this is where I was scared money wasn't gonna work. So, so I would like to buy the deluxe backpack upgrade today, but I also need to buy the coupe, which is 10k, and then buy all the wood, which is 900 times 10. Oh, I need to bring the wood and stone with me today. That's what I need to do. I think I'll have enough if I bring the wood and stone with me today and actually count it. So I gotta bring wood, stone with me today. Note to self. Sorry, I'm just running around like a dumbass. Like, again, like these menus are something that I'll learn. I mean, I should know to bring the wood and stone with me on this day because I always do, but I forgot this time, so it's whatever. The wood stone comes with me today because we need it's 350 for both coops plus 75, so it's 425, right? Because it's 100. It's 100 plus. No, it's 150 plus 200 for the big coop and the Lux coop. Supposed to buy these today. So it's 350 in total for that, plus an extra 75. So it's I need 425 stone in total and 900 wood in total. And I have plenty of money. And then big coop, move. Put that there. Oh, shit. Grab this. Throw all the way down. Always punished. I guess I should chop down that tree so that just doesn't happen. Do you need to cut down the tree, though? No, technically. I mean, if you want the optimal spot right here, you do. So I should cut down the tree. Note to self. I'm fine losing time for this. Then you build this. And now I have 7,000 gold for the rest of the day. Okay. That is fine. Okay, that works better than I thought. Okay. I'm honestly surprised the axe days worked as well as they did. I'm gonna be honest. I thought I was gonna be screwed on money here, but... And then we sleep until the first rain day here. Second half rain kind of sucks because there's just no backup, but if you just don't get rain in the second half of fall, it's just GG. Oh, wait. I'm so used to going over here for the fish pond, but I think you have to run all the way over here, right? Or is there a more convenient spot to fish in? Still have to upgrade the coupon more, so. Are you fish there? Okay, that's what I figured. There's kind of like no other good spot, realistically. These are the south. I just don't have. I don't have an axe. So getting through that is just an absolute mess right now. I really can't reach that. That's so sad. To pass summer 19th. Yeah, but I'm mining on summer 19th, so it doesn't work. And I was low-key wondering, because I knew a path was made, I just didn't know it was on that date. Wondering when you did it, because there was like, there's no way you're doing it on the... in spring. Or summer first. I try to clear the space for the coupon fall first, but I get that. You're down there. Again, my point goes back to it's just wasted time. Because you don't need to do it. We're going out the same number of days, but I'm taking much less time in the mines to do things. Oh yeah, a lot. I don't like the current Meadowlands route that second place uses, and I guess third place now. I don't think it's like well done. It has good parts, but I think there's a lot of just days that are just useless. And the money route is not to be desired. Yeah, I mean, like, you're waiting no matter what, but yeah. For animation canceling, the theoretical cap is literally being done with Mines Day 3 before shops open. And it's not even like not humanly possible. I've literally done it before. It's just incredibly rare. But theoretical. Yeah, again, Vanilla's just a different ballpark, though. A lot of the things that I'm doing are literally designed for Glitchless, so... I get it. We're getting axe here.
Y Meadow Land Farm.
In this given run, we need that. 5. 10. No. Wait for 200. Bitty bits. The only problem with this is you're upgrading the axe before you do cart YOLO, so if you get Fiddlehead Fern and Wood Skip, you're kind of fucked, but you have to do at least Copper Axe anyways for hardwood, so it's not a huge deal. The other nice part is we do get to do the cart checks before tuna and sturgeon and pufferfish, so. Don't have to catch those godforsaken fishes potentially. More enjoyable. Realistically about the same. Probably more RNG, arguably. We're still doing the same mines. We're essentially doing the same fish, and now we have to brute force a truffle and a large milk from the traveling cart. So. Arguably much worse. I love doing an hour's worth of RNG fest just to follow by a even lower odds of RNG. And then after the even lower odds of RNG, we still have more fishing to do. I'm pretty sure I can nab about like 5 coffee here and be fine. I hate that Joja-Cola does not organize the way that I want it to. 31 cart checks. Yeah, I have 16 lined up, so if I don't get in 16, well, that sucks. Ideally, get it in less, but... Nope. I don't know what the odds are in 16 checks for both of them to show up. Oh, I guess I'll buy the 1 trout soup I still need. Yeah. You have 2 chances for the milk, and then you just need truffle, are the main ones. You also don't actually build the deluxe coop until after, so you... I mean, technically, you probably need to build the deluxe coop anyways, unless if you get another random animal product, because you would need to replace wool. had a really good fish up until the seal. Now I have to catch the fish literally to eat it, unless if I want to eat a seaweed. %20 chance, by the way. Have to catch this fish again to eat it, otherwise I won't. Seaweed. Whatever, I don't really care about the pace of the run. I just need to get the muscle memory down. That is not a deal. This run sucks. Man, how do I get all the fish and I'm just waiting for the fucking eel? Like, why did I get a 6 p.m. eel when I was here at 4 p.m. with everything? Criminal. Literally, with the amount of energy I have, it's probably faster to use swings to pass out than eat my iridium quality sea cucumber. How stupid is that? Stupid is. Well, I mean, ideally it's closer to the hour mark, but yeah. The early game is basically the exact same as the old route. So I should be done with fish by like the hour mark or whenever I was normally done with ball. Very even. Not a lot though. So I've been like stopping to do math occasionally to make sure the money works, because I had no idea if the money worked, because I had to mess with the axe timings, because fuck this axe. Also, using Joja Cola to help speed up the harvest is really fun. I forgot the one thing I needed to get. The one thing I need to take out of that chest is a solar essence. I may have forgotten the large egg, so I'm just gonna attempt to pick them up here. By the way. It's basically the same as the old route piano. There's not that many differences, so I can get away with it. The money route actually works basically the exact same in the number of sprinklers, quality sprinklers, and what crops we do. We just don't do preserve jars, and we buy different things. Obviously. But no, I don't have a dock route for it for something that I literally made yesterday. I'm gonna have to delete my saves if that's how long it's gonna take to load. Yeah, but your dock is not the route that I'm using, unless if you're literally typing it as I go. I do need to remove that tree. Tuna! Tuna Smoona. Well, that's one. Because even if I buy the Maki roll, if I don't get fried eel, it doesn't matter. Or, I'm sorry, fried egg, it doesn't matter. I have to get both. And I don't really want to waste $1,000 on the Maki roll. Yeah, for like 800 more gold. Good. I just realized I skipped past the wizard's birthday, but I don't care at this point, so it's worth. I argue it's not worth it. Since that menu, you have to go into that menu anyways. You still have to go into both menus. And then you're losing like 800 gold. Do you take... I guess you take the bream here so you don't have to reset as much for it. Okay, I'll do the day just because I like need to. So this would be the plan for the wizard check, by the way. I'm not even going out on the day, by the way. Like, the check on the 17th is to literally drink a thing, run this way, probably zoom out a little bit just so I can see, get the crystal fruit, the Corcus, and then these two snow winter root and snow things. You know, walk up, give him a gift, Apparently I should drink a coffee on this day. Instead. And then as soon as I have everything, just go back to sleep. This is cutting basically a full day loop. Because there's no reason for me to go out on this day. I don't need deluxe coupe yet. Right? I already have my axe upgraded. I get Nautilus shell from Demetrius and or the cart. Yeah, I mean, the Joja Cola approach is just because these days are like 20 seconds long, so it just works here. Oh, the log. Log. I mean, the perfect cart is literally just first cart gives me truffle large milk, and then I don't check the cart for the rest of the run. Because then you just save so much time. This run would have been viable. And there's the fishing book. Wait, this run could have played. I don't know what the odds are here. So now I would just skip through the entirety of spring. That said, I have to do this because it's just a nightmare if I don't. Like, I have to do this. I mean, I would take the bed with me because I should just be sleeping. I shouldn't be. So now I'm done with this. And now I had the issue before where I just basically like I have to well, I guess I can leave that, but if I don't destroy these weeds on spring first here, all this just gets destroyed and I'm screwed. So you kind of have to go out on this day, which kind of stinks, but what's your plan? Oh, I would continue doing traveling cart checks if I didn't have truffle and large milk. If I have truffle and large milk, we're going to summer. I'm doing nothing. I already have the spring crops. I did that in year 1. This would just be an extra 8 days of traveling cart checks if I didn't have everything. Otherwise, it's just a waste of a season. And this is what I'm talking about route differences. And why I don't think the money route that they used is optimal, because you can just completely cut out spring. Like, there's no reason that you're doing anything in spring other than checking traveling cart. I don't even need to get tuna. Yep. Because that would be the only reason you would have to go out. So if you can get it from mixed seeds, you're golden. Do I do 2 rounds of red cabbages? There's a crop that's actually better for money than red cabbages in summer. Technically 3 gold better per day. I actually don't know how many I need. This is where the money gets weird, because it's so like cart dependent on what you got. Also, note to self, I'm realizing an issue. If I'm buying fish from the traveling cart, I'm not catching as much fish, which means I'm not getting as much fishing XP, which means I'm not going to be level 3. So never let me skip crab pot stuff from the traveling cart anymore. Please and thank you. Oh yeah, estimate the pace. No idea, because I paused the timer. I've taken short breaks to do math. I think if I knew the route to a T, this run could probably sub 2, but I don't know the route to a T, so. They're basically the same at this point. 25. I guess technically. You have to move this back up. Yeah, I mean, like, but you have to use mixed seeds to get the cauliflower in year 1 and or potato. You buy the green bean, but then you have to get potato and cauliflower from from mixed seeds. And you don't really get good mixed seeds from this farm, so you have to like keep the mixed seeds from the mines. So it becomes like weird. Also, I need to plant the melons and corn further down because I need them further away since they get harvested. The only weird part about the blueberries is I'm pretty sure you only need 3 harvests of blueberries, not 4. Also, the other thing that I want to mention that I would like to do is it'd just be so hard. I want the coop where the barn was in the previous route. So I move like the house here and then the coop like right in front of the mailbox. Because that would be ideal, but I just like that's so much clearing on this day, especially if you would need to get tuna. Like I would still need to get tuna on this day, you know. I don't have it. Am I running this route? I mean, I don't know if it's faster or not, Piano. I assume it's faster because of cart YOLO, but there's still so many things I need to figure out. But I mean, I'll be running it until I feel like it's either slower or faster. If it's faster, I'm gonna run it. If it's slower, it just doesn't work out the right way. I'm just going back to the other route. For the time being, I'm gonna run it, yeah. But it's just like, yeah, I would agree. And that's the main appeal of the run. But it's figuring out these little details that is the issue. Like, you know how long it took us to get like the house and the barn like right in front of each other? Like, imagine if I could do that with a coop right now. But if I'm upgrading the deluxe coop on this day, I mean, I can technically go back to Robin's on the 13th, or I'm sorry, on the day that I do summer fish or lake fish, and do that instead. Go back to jarring. No, you can't because then you're wasting days, Piano, because you're not affording both jars and the big coop on the same day. And you need the deluxe backpack for the cart checks because your inventory is too fucking full. It's too much. You would need to expand the amount of sprinklers way too much. When do you have enough money to buy the vault and deluxe scoop with blueberries? I believe after the second harvest. So the 19th. I believe how I have this set up and how I planned on doing it is I do 2 harvests of blueberries. I sell them. I then I sleep until the next rain day before the 23rd. So if it rains on the 20th, 21st, or 22nd, or honestly even 23rd, I do lake fish because you want it to be raining so you don't have rainbow trout. Obviously, you just go on the 23rd if you don't get a rain day. And then you ship all the blueberries that you harvest on the 23rd, and then do yeah. You ship on the 19th. You do that. You do the lake fish, and then do the vault. Turn in the vault. You do the lake fish the exact same way that I always done the lake fish. You pass out. You then on the 23rd you harvest, you sell, and then the 24th, 25th you pray you don't get rain as per usual, and then you do the pufferfish day. You do all that. When you plant, I did 100. I don't know if you need the full 100. Like, let me just do the rest of the route instead of like I'm kind of sitting here hovering because I'm trying to figure out this this house coop situation. Because I want to know where I'm moving my buildings. But the issue is you just sleep so many days that there's so many trees everywhere. Like, normally you have the morning of the winter to, like, clear out some of the trees and make room to do it, but you just don't get that in this route. You just don't get it. The most scuffed part, or scuffed money part of this run is literally this blueberry section. Do an early path, but then I would have to do the mines not on the 19th, because that's what the other people do, and I just refuse to not do the mines on the 19th, or mines day 3. Because then they can make a pathway down south and have time to, like, clear trees. I mean, you could technically... You can technically do it in the morning of the summer fish day, because you'll be next to Robin's on that day, and you could do the coop upgrade then instead. Because there's no reason that I have to do the coop upgrade on summer 1st. Right? There's nothing forcing me to do it. I'm not buying the animals anytime soon. Get luckier. I'm gonna need it. Like, I'm just, like, down a check, and it's so weird. Oh, I wasn't supposed to ship this yet. Whatever, I'm shipping it anyways. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Nothing on the ground anyways, so. Do this day right. Yes. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Plant all that. For this run, no. Literally just raining every single day. Okay. Go out. Harvest. Now we're looking for a rain day. We get our rain day. Apparently I gotta change the split timings. I mean, I guess this morning would be the morning. Like, how much room would I need, though? Like, you'd move the house over. Like, Like, could I get away with, like, just clearing up to this pathway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7. I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Needs to go to here. 6. Okay. I think that's enough. Because then the thought process is you upgrade the coop today. Because it doesn't matter if you upgrade it today. Actually, I guess it would. Because if you don't go out for rain on the 20th or 21st here, then it won't have enough time to upgrade. I guess you need the 2 days. A little awkward, but so I have carp sturgeon. So I need largemouth bullhead chub. Sturgeon. That's a carp. Not damn summer thing for the prime. Do be summer though. That's another sturgeon. I gotta love the fish that I got from the traveling cart. Getting on the line before any of the other fish I need. Surely this isn't a sturgeon. This is just like a. That's a sturgeon. Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm hoping that that's a largemouth, but. So let me get this straight. I got the sturgeon in the cart from the traveling cart, and I've gotten 4 fish on the line, and it's been 3 sturgeons and 2 carps. You can't get sea urchins from Demetrius, right? You get them from Emily. The other thing I don't know what I'm doing about is sea urchins if I don't get it on the 1 check. The chub. Because if I don't get it on the summer 19th check, like, I'm not going out on summer 13th anymore. Fix bridge? I mean, I would have to, but I don't really want to break that much wood. Anybody need sturgeons? I need to bring items from the chest up with me. The bigger issue is I don't know how much money I'll have. I mean, I guess it would be a Robin visit and I just do the last harvest of blueberries, sell it. Okay, I'm done with these fish. That's fine. I just want to continue the route. So I would build the thing today, but it's like, can I just do this? Oh, that's lovely, actually. So I just have to clear till one past the staircase on this day in the morning. Move this over. It's like a glove. And then we don't have to move very far. That's perfect. I like that. Oh, fish. Yeah, but I'm buying exact. We go over here. I need to, yeah. The weird thing is I don't have these chests, so it's like, it's fine. So I would go over here. I would turn in this. Do this. Whatever we have here. Yada, yada. Do this. And then I would probably have the warp totems because I should bring the fish with me to do this. I get urchin before on the 13th. Or on the 13th of summer. I mean, I don't buy wood from Robin's on the fall fish day, so. Yeah, I want this inventory to be like more akin to what I would have. So I would probably take all the fish with me today. Yeah. I get it. Because I would go catch the ghost fish. I would exhaust on the rock. I would do this. Get the vault done. Turn this in. Turn this in. Add in. This would be grab. Delete. Warp down. We want the beach warps for later. I can like check this, but it's probably just gonna be garbage, and then I would pass out here. Oh, I should buy, on the day that I upgrade the coop, I need to buy a bed, a second bed, because that's the last day I want to go to Robin's. So this day I would want to buy the coop. Or a bed. I just forgot. Okay. So then we would sleep until the 23rd here. Do a harvest. I guess I would probably bring the bed with me on this day. Convenient, so we can get this place. I was buying the potato and green bean on the first of spring for extra farming XP. I don't like buying both the potato and the green bean. The only time I buy the potato is if I get a forge that I can sell from the bus stop. But I'm fine going in with like 22 parsnips. You still get there. It might be a little risky with a chicken if it doesn't go, if the chickens don't go out for God knows what reason. But oh no, I have to get the forging level today, actually. It wouldn't be its own fall. And I would just do it on the last turn-in day. Okay, I caught wood skip. Let's just say that because this is embarrassing right now. Forging level 3. The issue is I think I need to get forging level 4 today. Because we're going to... Duck, duck, goose. You run up here. I think ideally you want to do a turn-in on this day before you go over here, and you want to turn in, you want to do a turn-in on this day where you turn in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wish I had the apple. I definitely need to get the honey. I don't think we'll be able to get the jelly, so we'd have to get 5. Because otherwise you have to do a weird turn-in. Because how do you do wine if you don't actually get wine? Right? Yeah, you have to find it. Yeah, you would ideally turn in, or so on the perfect run, you would get level 4 forging today and turn in the artisan bundle today and get the wine going today, because you still have to wait for the tapper. Otherwise, you'd have to go out on a different day, which is like okay, but what is this? This isn't a puffer. Mafia? Also, I really don't want to do crab pot because it's so far away. There's no good crab pot area on this farm, so I guess you're really desperate for crab pot items in the traveling cart. Which is interesting. I mean, it worked out. You just don't do the last harvest, but it's like if you do any less, you won't be able to afford everything, right? So again, like, how far away am I from... Like, I just might have to, like, randomly go out on this next day here and get foraging level 4 super quickly. Far away. Kind of feels bad. I guess I spend the entirety of my energy on this day when I wait for the thing to open, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah. But I'm not waiting for anything to open at this point, so it kind of just feels bad, but I mean, I guess I need this wood anyways. So I guess you kind of just have to chop down wood on this day, even if it's a little awkward. Probably just chop down these trees instead of going the way that I went. So you chop down the trees on the right-hand side. Oh, by the way, like, I just want to say, like, this route is much faster, and I can already tell you that. Like, I know people have kind of been asking, but I've been just, like, wandering and talking on some days. And we're still only 2 hours and 1 minute in. And if I just had everything, I would probably be less than, like, 5 minutes from finishing. Like, unironically. Like, if I was going right now, I would probably be, like, 5-7 minutes away from finishing. Chopping. It's not enough, though. You have to use your full energy bar here. Do cart checks means more runs will fail later? I mean, runs are just gonna fail if they fail. This is where you want 2 beds, by the way. Why do I need to reroute money again? I mean, I'm literally doing the bare minimum to get away with early game piano. I don't know how it wouldn't be not optimal, or at least close to. I literally cannot do any less. Like, I am scraping by with this many sprinklers. Like, scraping by. Arguably, there's going to be some runs that just died in summer to money. Like, if you wanted this to be even more consistent, you would probably have to add, like, another basic sprinkler or 2. I mean, you need the money before winter. So, I don't know what to tell you. I actually think money is surprisingly just good, because the old money route, that basically what we're just doing without jars, is just so surprisingly strong that there's just not a better way of doing it. Especially if you're already using all the money that you get. The only thing that I can see your argument working on is the fact that I have just an extra round of blueberries here that just don't get any value from, because there's just no point of harvesting it. But red cabbages don't 1 round of red cabbage does not provide the same amount of money as 2 rounds of blueberry harvest. And that's the issue. What day am I supposed to go out? 4th or 5th? I'll need this. Because I don't know if you saw it, Piano. I already did what you wanted me to do. We don't go out in spring. I have finally fully cut out cauliflower in the entire run. Unless if we're still doing traveling cart checks. Ollie is completely gone. How happy these ducks are. So happy that they're not producing. I mean, I would have, if this was a normal run, I would have everything now. I mean, I would be waiting on the last oak resin, but I would essentially have everything. So the money should, in theory, work. It's now time, and when I say now time, I mean probably not today because I am getting... I do not have time to do another run. I have to figure out inventory management. Because, my god, is it a fucking disaster. What should we call the midway through fall segment? I don't know. Um, and then we get we would get we would do forging level 4 on the 26th. So we do forging level 4 on the 26th. And then we get the tapper down on the 27th. So 27, 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, but it's not done today. I think it would be done on the 15th. I'm full. I mean, like, I like mine. Cranberries are asked because of their asking price and the fact that it takes multiple harvests for it. So here's I can just show you the issue. Cranberries are just complete ass in this game. Basically never do them. There's never a reason to ever do them. Oh, you do get 2 harvests. Huh, I thought you only got 1. How much is what? The asking price is probably too much though, to be quite honest, because I'm skimming on money. But it would be 82 I'm just gonna do 82 times 2 times it would be 100 and 28. Okay, so it would be 82 times 2 times 2 times 128. So you would gain from the 2 harvests of cranberries that you would get before the fall rain day, you would gain a total of 41,984 gold worth of spending power, minus the 128 times 240 for the seeds. You would make 11,000 gold profit, and you need the money by this halfway point, by the way, because you need to be able to buy stuff. Like, you need to be able to buy stuff. Where if you did pumpkins at that point, it'd be, you'd be able to do 129. Actually, I guess you can't sell them all. 129. What's the base price of a pumpkin? Obviously, like, there's math to be held here, because technically there you can get this quality, but I'm just assuming everything's basic, which is more favorable for cranberries, by the way. Times 352 is $45,000 worth of spending cash, and then minus 100 times 128, which is 32,000. So not only do I make 5,000 more gold off of the first harvest of pumpkins, I also don't have to go 40,000 gold into debt to pay for them. So cranberries are ass, contrary to popular belief. That said, like, again, I only did two, like, if you continue that math, it would only be the math for 2 of the 4 harvests. Or, I'm sorry, I'm only doing the math on 4 of the 5 harvests. Technically, you get a 5th harvest of cranberries, which is the reason why there's an argument for the entire season. But I need the money halfway through the season where cranberries are complete and utter garbage for. Because if you do the entire season, then you actually have an argument, but we're not doing the entire season because I need the money now. Was the sell price before they were nerfed? I don't think the sell price of cranberries got nerfed. I think the sell price of cranberry seeds got nerfed, so you couldn't put them in seed makers to make bank. The selling price of blueberries got nerfed from 80 to 50. Remember the good old days where blueberries sold for 80 gold each? 80. Blueberries sold for more than cranberries, and they gave more drops than cranberries. Holy. Okay. Yeah, I don't have time to do another run. I have a appointment to go to. I will be continuing messing with this later tonight to try to fix inventory, and then hopefully we can actually do some semi-real runs tomorrow. Semi-real no reset runs. Just to get more acquainted with it, but I'm gonna peace for now. Regardless, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys during the stream. I hope you enjoyed watching the new route, even though it was kind of a mess today. Surely it'll be more cleaned up by tomorrow. Yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.